Okay, my beautiful friends, here we are, together again at last on this lovely, keep that in mind, lovely Monday, July 6th, 2020. What was so lovely about today? How about a screaming stock market rally in the middle of a scamdemic? I mean, plandemic. No, I mean, pandemic. And Wall Street is not buying the fear. So neither should you. Let's talk about fear real quick. As we all know, since time immemorial, fear has been used as a mechanism to control the masses. Right now, they've managed to do this on a global scale. It used to be like, an individual tribe, or maybe when they grew into a city, they would fear the city, the rulers at that time, and they would grow into maybe a nation. Now it's global. You understand? This is how big it is. And if they could do it interstellar, like if we were populating other planets, they would spread fear there as well. So what they're doing is Wall Street's not buying it, as you can see. They're buying stocks, but they're not buying the fear anymore. I mean, the odds now, truly, look this up for yourself. Don't believe Greg Mannarino, okay? Maybe you want to listen to Bill Gates. So don't listen to Greg Mannarino here and believe Bill Gates. The odds of you catching and dying from COVID-19 are nearly astronomical. So again, don't believe me. Look it up for yourself. They won't tell you the numbers that you're not supposed to know. Okay, 140,000 people have died here in the United States from COVID-19, a population of 300 million, so that comes to 0.03 people have perished, sadly, from the killer virus. Can't make this stuff up. It's impossible. And then what did they do? They tried to throw murder hornets at us. They tried to throw us spitting killer frogs. They were going to come and get us. Then the bunny Ebola. Yeah, you remember that? That was going to get us too. And now it's the bubonic plague out of China, of course, coming to get us all. You can't make it up. But this is where we are at. It's a mind-twisting psyop while stocks keep marching higher. A new record high for the NASDAQ, like I said. It's insane. Not going to stop. Why is it not going to stop? What are we in the middle of? It's not a scamdemic, although, yeah, it is a scamdemic. But we are in the middle of the Federal Reserve here fulfilling its destiny, its century-long destiny to be the lender and buyer of last resort, and therefore owner of the entire world. That's what this is. And as long as the Federal Reserve's balance sheets, plural, they have two balance sheets, continue to inflate, stocks will inflate with it. Like I explained to you weeks ago, I said, people, I got a little inside info for you. Wall Street banks are buying stocks. I think I nailed that one to the wall, or should I say that information was kind of given to me. Like I said, I have spies everywhere. They're also, the hedge funds are also getting epic sums from the Fed to buy the market. It's not real. It's being inflated by design. It will continue to inflate along with the Federal Reserve's balance sheet with zero risk of inflation. Understand why the scamdemic right now. Kill the world economy. They have control of the world, so they can kill it all. Stop the money velocity. Without cash moving through the global economy, the Fed can issue unlimited debt, unlimited loans to whoever they want to. There's no oversight here. I think you know that. The Federal Reserve has the ability to issue loans to anyone. They've been in the business of financing wars all over the world, but you're not supposed to know that. And you can never see it because it's on the Fed's private balance sheet, all that cash and the trillions that they're funneling around the world for other central banks to buy assets. This is unprecedented. It is a takeover without an army. That's what's going on here, but most people have no idea this is occurring, but it's pretty obvious just gauging from the stock market. They shut down the global economy. They kill the economy. They make sure they destroy small businesses on an epic scale. They merged this new American government with these corporations, fascism, that's the definition of it. And again, stocks seem to defy gravity here. And the reason behind it is very, very obvious. It's all about the Fed inflating their balance sheet into oblivion to fulfill their destiny. There are still some people out here who think, oh, this is gonna be the end of it. Federal Reserve, we're gonna end it, yeah. No, this is a takeover on a global scale, okay? By the Federal Reserve. They are fulfilling their destiny. The Fed was created for this reason over a century ago, to own the world. So wake up. I don't know who's still pushing that narrative out here, but they are 100% wrong. Are these the same people that have been telling you the stock market's going to crash? Same ones that were 100% wrong? Well, this guy was 100% right. Duh. Can't make it up. It's impossible to do. But that's what sheep do. They just follow along like this. I don't know if that's what a sound the sheep makes, but that's what human sheep do. That's what they do. You got it? There's a lot of human sheep out here being led by the unhuman, and you know who the unhuman are. It's pretty obvious. Okay, so look, I'm sorry. Okay, where was I now? Yeah, nice rally on Wall Street. Very nice. NASDAQ new record high. No surprise to you if you follow this blog. Even if you just watched my markets or look ahead yesterday. Two missing elements here. 10-year yield, they're going to get it up. And they're going to get it up. And crude oil too didn't participate. But it will. It will. There's no doubt in my mind whatsoever. Crypto's got a bit higher, like I said. Silver too. But understanding the mechanism here, think of how easy it makes our life. If we know the goal for the Fed to own the world, to print epic sums out of thin air, they kill the global economy by design. Blame it on China for releasing the virus. Okay, this is just too stupid. It was the Federal Reserve. The Federal Reserve's black ops arm. Period. The end. The Fed has their own police. The enforcement arm of the Federal Reserve is the military might of the United States. Now, how do we know that exists? How about the petrodollar? You know what the petrodollar is? At least you should if you follow this blog. Look it up. Okay. So we know how this all works and how twisted it is. Okay. This is just the way it's going to go from now until whenever. And now we got, again, calls for at least another $1 trillion of stimulus. Let's stimulate a little more. Yeah, sure. What does that mean? We got to borrow more from the Fed. The Fed's going to pump and pump and pump and pump and pump. That's it. There's no other way to put it. But again, knowing the mechanism here, we know what to do. Again, you want to hold a hard asset. You want to hold a cryptocurrency. This is how I feel. You want to trade. The fraud in this market is beyond and beyond. And if you think we haven't seen anything yet, you're dreaming. The Fed has not even yet begun to inflate. Understand, the Federal Reserve will not stop inflating its two balance sheets. You know, they have a private balance sheet, which you're not allowed to see. No one is allowed to see, not even the President of the United States. That's the balance sheet where they funnel cash to fund wars around the world, where they're funneling cash to central banks around the world to buy assets with it. That is off. No one can look at that. Nobody, not even the President can see it. The public balance sheet, anyone can see. I want you to think about this, all right? Sit back for a moment. Sit back. Take a deep breath. The Federal Reserve's public balance sheet has now exceeded $7 trillion. This is higher than the gross domestic product of most nations on earth. You think this is by accident? No, it's a longer than 1 century long plan to take over the world. And this is not science fiction. It's happening in your face. And if you can't handle it, Go find another YouTube channel that will lie to you. You understand? I'm just telling you the way it is. I know a lot of people don't like the truth. You show people a little light, they want to run back in their little cubby holes. They want to stay in the dark. Light blinds people. Truth is the enemy of many, many, many throngs of people. They can't handle it. You know, Jack Nicholson, you know, you can't handle the truth. Most people can't handle the truth. When it's shown to them, they turn against you. You get people who sin you hate like you would not believe because you're messing with their little box that they're stuck in. You know, you wouldn't imagine the stuff I get every day. But this is the way it is. In this twisted environment, it's a psyop on a grand scale. Anyway, that's just the way it's going, people, right now. And I think I pretty much covered it here. What else did I want to talk about today? I covered the markets. I covered metals. I covered the mechanism behind this, the Federal Reserve, what they're doing, the end game, the goal. You know what it is. This is a new world order. This is a new America. It's starting off with this nonsense. Now you have Goldman Sachs calling for a national mandate to wear the mark across your freaking face. Can't make it up. When you have a Wall Street bank chiming in here, dictating what you need to do to protect your health, I think that's a clear sign that there are problems. All right, look, this guy right here loves you a lot. I really do. Please share the video. Get it out there. We're going to reconvene in this exact spot, you know, in front of this building behind me. You see that right here? And this lovely bridge. We're going to reconvene right here tomorrow morning, and it's going to be even more fun than it was today. I'm out of here.